Okay, today we're starting inside because I want to show you the thyme. Grandma harvested some thyme because, well, we ripped out the thyme plant. It's getting old and woody, so she grabbed some stuff to see what she could see and what she could salvage from it. And she can only use so much. She didn't do a lot. Today this one's kind of full, so we emptied this one so Grandma can turn it. It's a party next door, yay! Good times. So let me try and open this so you can see what we added. Open for me, please. Alright. This is going to be a pain, I can tell. There we go. So we moved the compost in here to finish maturing. So we're going to do that more often. We're going to go ahead and move stuff over as soon as Grandma can't turn it anymore. And that'll keep stuff fresh. That little bird's still chasing that hawk around. It's hilarious. Let's see if I can get a good look at it. It's been really interesting today. We've had a little family of raccoons down there, and the hawker, whatever he is, up there annoying the bird in her nest. Okay, we have here the snow peas, which we've got a lot of really good snow peas. Some of these, I think Grandma came out and harvested some for us to snack on later. Built a second trellis here, although we ran out of wire, so we're going to finish more later. This is for the cucumbers. Not looking real well because, well, I pretty much had to manhandle them onto the trellis. You can see hanging down over there all the leaves for the Grazini. Harvested some of those. I'll show you those in a few minutes. And then here's the Kentucky blue beans. And back there we have the eggplant. Unfortunately, I stepped on one when I was putting up the trellis, so unfortunately it's not going to make it. Here's the Grazini in back. Still have one there. That's a small one, so we decided to leave that for now until she needs it. And then these are just the plain old green beans in front. And then my jalapenos. These are all harvested seeds. None of this is store-bought seeds. And they're doing pretty well. Oh my. Yes, here we go. Strawberries and snow peas. Yay! It will be nummy later. And really the strawberries, there's nothing to show you. We didn't do anything with this today except harvest a few strawberries. I'm going to take out the lemon tree and maybe let the strawberries take over a bit. We'll see. And then the blueberries. This blueberry bush, the parts that were dying last week died off, but the plant itself looks like it's going to survive, which is good because this is one of the ones that produces a lot of berries. Not as many as this one, apparently. We'll see how those get. Seth says those can get as big as a nickel. I'll like to see that. We had a few today. They're good. Some of them were a little tart, but mostly they were neither tart nor sweet. They were just kind of neutral and nummy. You know, raw blueberry taste. Okay, so we added a second thing up here on these, the little, I don't know what you call them, the cages for the tomatoes, and we've got them trained up off the ground a bit. We'll see how they're going to go. Onions. Ooh, we broke a limb. We had it pretty rough with these guys today. Try and get that in later. Now this is the new thing. We went ahead and completely prepared this bed. And each one of those 5 little watering heads, there are probably about 10 basil seeds, different varieties of basil. We'll see what comes up. Should work out pretty well. Raspberry, we had to tie it up higher again today. We went ahead and trimmed off the little flower bud for that. Because really, we don't need a bunch of rhubarb seeds. We're going to plant more rhubarb down here. But how much and where is going to depend on this little guy. This is a tomato that came up from last year's seed, or stock, or rootstock, or whatever. We'll see. Oh, yeah, and this last one, that's where we're going to plant the rose that's in back, I think. It'd be real nice and accessible, since roses need tending, and it'll be out where people can see it, which will be awesome. You can see the sweet potatoes doing rather well. The other one's still not doing much yet, but we'll see how it comes along. And we'll skip the blueberry and avocado. This is the last of the beets. We went ahead and pulled some more. We have the volunteer basil from last year, and then I replanted this entire area with beets. Now I got to show you this. We got a combination pack of seeds, which is really cool. That's my favorite. This is a variety pack of all sorts of different beets. Hopefully you can see that in the video. So we just kind of planted them randomly through there, about half a package. And the parsnips are still going crazy. Didn't pull any of those today. Okra, some of them are coming up. So we'll see how that goes. And we put in more bark today because it was starting to get all tramped down and thin and sparse and whatnot. So this is where I planted all of the beets last week. We've got some dill plants growing, and they're going to do okay, I think. This cucumber, I think we're going to have to build it a trellis as well. We'll see. Edamame, going to test the water out here in a little bit, see how it comes along. And then our tomato forest. Trimmed up the rosemary today. That was my contribution to trimming. That was Seth's contribution to trimming. OMG, he kicked ass. Filled up 2 trash cans worth of stuff. This is something new we put in today. That right there waters clear down under the roots to force the roots of the fig tree to go down instead of out, which is good because the deeper it gets, the more self-sustaining it is. Plus, I was able to dump some fertilizer in there, little supplements and some fish emulsion, which will make it grow healthy, which is good. And let's see, over here, Grandma weeded a lot of the sage. You can tell the difference between the sage she's weeded and the stuff she hasn't gotten to. So that's, oh, I gotta show you something else. These are the grazini that we harvested. This is my hand for reference. These are big guys. Big guys. And I think that's it for now. Oh, yeah. Well, they've seen beets before. Those are beets. Also bigger than my hand. And until next time, that's it.